And so I went ahead and started sharing doTERRA and decided that, why not make a huge impact and difference for people all over the world? And I sold my print shop, and here I am today sharing with you guys. Now, is this working? Is my presentation popping on here? Huh. I just love technology. It was so fun to see like Bailey King and these other leaders from United States with the doTERRA group having struggles too. So it's all good. Can you see the screen okay? Is everything perfect there? Okay. So one of the really beautiful things that I love about doTERRA is the real goal on sourcing the best. They look all over the world to find these most beautiful oils that can help us with our health. Like, you know, we're going to talk about the sourcing practices and stuff. And doTERRA really truly wants to help the most. Our impact when you give someone one drop of oil, the ripple effect, like one drop of oil in the water where it ripples across the world, it can really make a huge difference. So if you have any questions today, please go ahead and text in the chat. And again, Annalise, is it in presentation mode now? Are you good? It's still not in presentation mode? Can you see the screen now? Is it in presentation mode?
Yes, it's perfect.
What's that?
Presentation mode, it's perfect. We can see the screen.
Oh, you can, but Annalise can't.
Not in presentation mode. It's this. Now it is.
Okay. All right. Okay, good. All right. Okay. So we'll just continue on here. So I'll just tell you a little bit about Larry and I. Larry and I have been married for 32 years. Yes, we've been married 32 years and we're still married. Some days it doesn't sound like, but marriage is work, right? Life is work. And he's just amazing. He takes such good care of me. And, I was running this print shop for a long time and I had major food allergies. The stress of my business was killing me. Like when we go through and deal with stress, it affects your emotions. Like you really have a lot on your mind and you can't get through that. And you can't sleep at night. So your hormones get out of balance. Everything just gets out of whack, right? And there was a point in time I was feeling very hopeless. Like with all the stress that we have going on with the pandemic, so many of us are struggling. So many of us are feeling hopeless, right? And so we sold our print shop and I just decided to do doTERRA full time and bring these beautiful oils to the country of India. And all of you know, Suzanne and I have been working tirelessly to help support everybody. And I'm just so delighted that Suzanne is in India right now. And I wish I was there, but I will be there in November and we're going to have a great time. So, what is an essential oil? They are essence of plants consisting of aromatic compounds. doTERRA means a gift of the earth. So inside many plants are hidden compounds from like roots, seeds, flowers, and bark. These are concentrated, highly potent chemical compounds that are natural. These natural compounds are essential oils. So we distill them, heat the plant up, and it separates it from steam into a bottle. And that is where the essential oil comes from. Essential oils give a plant its scent. It protects the plant from hazardous environmental conditions and even assists with pollution, among other important functions and benefits. And let's see if I can mute everybody here. Okay, and so here's a picture of a peppermint plant. And when you zoom in on the peppermint plant, you can see the little oil sacs in the thistly hairs. Like the leaf is really fuzzy. And when you rub it in your fingers like this, it will burst open those essential oils and the plant will smell very strong. This is the oil sac that we actually distill separate from the plant. Essential oils have been around forever. Egypt, Greece, Rome, and in India, India culture is very smart. They understand natural Ayurvedic medicines for medicinal purposes forever. And then along the way came the pharmaceutical world where we lost our way, right? When we're dealing with essential oils are good for many different things. And we're going to discuss all these different things. They're good for aromatherapy, personal care, proactive care, I like to actually say, healthcare practices, religious ceremonies, beauty treatments, food preparation, perfumes, I mean, really the things that these essential oils can do is really endless. And we know that with our modern approach, when we're talking about essential oils and the pharmaceuticals, the modern approach really just goes after the symptoms, right? When we deal with like rashes on our skin, headaches, you can take an aspirin for headache, but why did you have that headache in the first place? That aspirin doesn't go after the root cause, right? It just works on the symptom. They're made from isolated synthetic agents. So aspirin is actually going to cause perhaps maybe side effects that we know and are unknown. I looked it up. It's $8.3 trillion spent a year on global health care. But I really don't think we're any healthier today, right? With all this money and all this effort going in to make us feel better, we actually are worse off than we ever been. So this now is the time more than ever for us to be taking a look at natural health solutions. The natural approach with essential oils actually go after the root cause. Where inflammation is, where stress is, all these things can be harmful to our body. So when we use essential oils, we actually can go after helping support with emotions, supporting with inflammation. These oils are extracted from plants, so they're like our bodies. They're very natural, so our bodies accept them very easily. They address the body at the root cause, and they're safe without any side effects. So essential oils, because they're like our bodies, all you need is just one drop. One drop actually will be very effective. It penetrates every cell in our body, and it will go through the cell membrane. And just get rid of all these things here on my screen. One drop essential oil contains 40 million trillion molecules, servicing every cell in the body within a few minutes. It's just incredible. If you take a drop of peppermint oil and actually put it on the bottom of your feet, you will actually taste it in your mouth like 2 minutes later. So it's just really incredible to actually witness and feel that effect on our body. These oils also contain hundreds of different compounds, providing complex and versatile abilities that help our bodies combat threats without building up any resistance. And if you have any questions, you guys, please feel free to put it in the chat. We'd love to hear your questions, and I'll try to answer them along the way. Essential oils are supercharged. They are 50 to 70 times more powerful than herbs. I talk to a lot of people who use herbs for medicinal purposes, and they feel they get very, very much a lot of benefits from that, right? When you take it and look at an essential oil being 50 to 70 times more powerful, that's just incredible. One drop of peppermint oil equals 28 cups of peppermint tea. And so having peppermint tea is just really like when you drink a cup of peppermint tea, it's very calming to your body. It helps with digestive, nausea, many different things like that, right? So experience the doTERRA's quality. doTERRA is very potent, pure, and safe. They're very effective because of that. So all of our oils are harvested all over the world. We look for the ideal region where perhaps exactly like peppermint, we source it in India. I can grow peppermint in my backyard. But if we take the peppermint and do all these different tests, we will find that peppermint in India is more superior quality. It has more benefits in it than the peppermint I can grow in my backyard. So doTERRA looks all over the world for the ideal plant with the most constituents in it, where our body can benefit the most. Our oils are tested over 60 different kinds of tests to ensure that there are no harmful fillers and contaminants in it. In the essential oil industry, there are no regulations. You can put an essential oil in a bottle, add a bunch of stuff to it, and say that it's 100% pure. Then you have to put on the back, but do not put on your skin and do not take internally. You guys, in the essential oil market, a lot of information is on the internet saying that you can't take these oils internally. We can't speak on their behalf, but we can speak on the behalf of doTERRA. When you have it on the bottle where it says that you can take internally, it is safe to take internally. doTERRA has gone through great lengths to ensure this, and they've tested over 15, 16 years and have lots of different reports and things that you can look up. And we have a website called sourcetoyou.com. And the link is right down here. If you want to take a screenshot of this, you can go onto that website and you can look up the purity. You can look up all the different things that the scientists do in regards to the kinds of tests. And they're talking about over 176 different analyses used and ran on these oils. Okay, let's see if I have a question here. Some of you guys have received this peppermint oil at the classes. So if you haven't had a chance to get to one of those classes on this tour, it's you get a free peppermint oil. It's very exciting. And if you get that peppermint oil, actually take a look on the bottom of the bottle and there's a code. This code on the bottom of the bottle will show you what the test is of this exact oil. You can click on this link, sourcetoyou.com, and you can actually look and see what the testing is. Now, it's very scientific. I don't know how to read those reports, but I will guarantee you that doTERRA will not sell an oil if it doesn't pass. So you will find that all these oils pass when they're on the reports and when they're on the website, but it's fun to look at and see the different chemistry makeup. Just like us, every year is a different year. We may have more sun, more dryness to the plant. So the plant is going to have different properties from year to year. And doTERRA requires this plant to actually be within these oils, to be within these requirements. So that is what you're looking at. Now they found that lavender essential oil, they've been able to harvest that lavender at perfect conditions consistently year after year after year, where they can show that these tests are equal. That now that the lavender has been proven, that doTERRA is the very first company globally that has an essential oil that can be sold as a pharmaceutical grade. So that is just an incredible thing because it's met those requirements. So that's opening up a whole new world, right? But there's more. doTERRA actually goes to these farmers to help them learn how to source these oils or the plants and harvest them at the ideal time, distill them at the ideal ways to distill them, go through and do all the proper practices that are required to meet our conditions. We pay our harvesters 2 to 3 times more than, say, another broker would come to them and buy these oils from. Brokers in the past have always bought from the farmers and paid the farmers very little. Then they added all these fillers and contaminants to it to increase the volume of the oil, and then they sell it. So that is where it really creates a lot of issues to our body with these harmful contaminants. You will find people say they can purchase these oils at a cheaper price. Sure, they can, but they have all these harmful contaminants and fillers in it. You can buy doTERRA online, but you can't trust that product. And only way doTERRA will guarantee the quality of the product is when you purchase it on your own account or from another doTERRA wellness advocate. doTERRA again sources these oils all over the world. You guys, this is a very simplified map. We have over 250 oils that are sourced, so it would make the map impossible to look at. But I wanted to point out one thing. I always like to tell this story that cardamom essential oil is actually a beautiful spice from India. But we don't source our cardamom from India. We source it from Guatemala. Guatemala, actually, when we go through and do all the testing on that essential oil, it has all the same properties as what's in India for gut health, for stomach, gas. All those spices are really good for stomach. But cardamom in Guatemala also has additional properties that benefit our brain. So it's really very valuable to know and understand that doTERRA goes through great lengths to ensure that these plants and these oils are going to benefit our body the most. So there's 3 ways to use essential oils. You can use them aromatically. We like to use diffusers, or if you were to take a drop of oil and put it in your hand, and then you can rub your hand together like this and smell in really deeply. You can get it into your lungs. It will oxygenate your blood, and you get it very quickly, right? Using a diffuser, you can put it on like 6 hours or 8 hours, and you can see that the little smoke here, it's not smoke, it's actually steam. Well, actually, it's perfect for like studying in an office or in your bedroom. It will go over a long period of time, so you can benefit from the oil over a stretch of time. You can use them topically, like we had mentioned, putting the oil on the bottom of your feet, which is really great. So then that way you can taste it in your mouth later. But you can put it topically where the specific areas, if you have a specific rash or cuts or different areas that you want to address. You can also take these oils internally, but again, I want to emphasize only our certified pure tested grade essential oils, and to look at the label to make sure that it has an oil supplement label on it so that you know that you can take that. Okay, so you can cook with these oils. Again, we're talking about the certified pure tested grade oils, and cooking with the oils enhances the flavor immensely. And you're also getting the health benefits when you're taking the oils internally. I love to take like seasoning salt or like Himalayan salt, and I will put like ginger and lemongrass on the Himalayan salt, and then you can use the salt to season your food. If you put a drop of oil in your food, it will ruin the batch because the oils are so strong. So often if you're doing a sauce, you want to take a toothpick and use the toothpick and stir it in and taste it to be sure it's not too strong. Another very powerful way to use essential oils is for cleaning. Our whole goal is to detox your home from chemicals that you purchase, like bleach, chlorine bleach, or spray chemicals, laundry soaps, furniture polish, bug sprays. Maybe you got a bug infestation. All of these oils work beautifully, naturally, so you're not adding chemicals and toxicity to your home. You can just take 10 drops of On Guard and put it in a spray bottle with water, and this will act as an antiviral and antibacterial cleaning agent where you can use to clean your handles on your doorknobs, on your cabinets. On Guard is also a beautiful oil you can take internally. It's called the Protective Blend. This is a blend of many different oils that go into this. So it's a doTERRA proprietary blend designed beautifully to help us with our immune system, help us with, I mean, this is the number one oil during the pandemic times. And I will just say that it's just really, really a beautiful oil. It's one of my favorites. I love it in my coffee. I drink it in my coffee. It's great. But the most reason why we use these essential oils is because the millions of different benefits for our health. I'm just listing a few here, and we'll go more into depth on different oils and how they're used for your health benefit. But a lot of the oils are great for skin irritations or beautifying your, using them on your face, anti-aging, that kind of thing. Oils are really great for promoting healthy digestion, alleviating like stomach upset. And we all know that our stomach is the gateway to our health. If we don't have a happy gut, we don't have a happy body. So I always like to help people address their stomach issues first when they're being introduced to the oils. We like to use the oils to support a healthy immune function. And again, right now is a perfect time to keep working on our bodies to help build up the immune system. Energy, maybe we're feeling tired and lethargic. Of course, these oils have great energy boost. I love the peppermint for that. And then also for helping us sleep. Sleeping is so important. They talk about people not sleeping, we become more irritable during the day, we're exhausted, and we're just living a life of, you know, where are we going? Like emotional upset, right? Okay, so we have three of the most popular oils. Lavender is a beautiful oil. Lavender helps with skin imperfections. It's a few drops in this oil in the diffuser for easing of tension. I like to diffuse it at night before I go to sleep. I put it in the living room to help unwind me down. Um, I like to use this oil for when I burn my finger in the kitchen. Now, I'm not the best cook, and often I will pick up the pan. I'm thinking about doTERRA or something, and I actually will burn my finger. You can take a drop on the burn, and it won't blister. It's just an incredible thing. I don't know how it works. Sometimes it just blows me away. Peppermint essential oil is really great. You can put a drop in your hand again and breathe it in. It will oxygenate your airways. If you love to work out, take peppermint with you. I go for a run in the afternoons and it gives me more energy because it's oxygenating our bloodstream. Also, peppermint is in the digestive blend where it's really helpful in supporting your stomach. Put a few drops in your shampoo and it will wake up your brain when you're showering in the morning. Lemon essential oil is a beautiful oil to use in a spray bottle for cleaning the home. It actually works really well as a furniture polish. And I love to drink lemon oil, a few drops in my water to help with the detoxification of my body. Frankincense oil is a beautiful oil too. Frankincense, if baby Jesus got it when he was born as a gift, then you get to have it too. And when I realized I could have frankincense, it brought tears to my eyes. It's just a beautiful oil for helping with cellular function. And, we have to be compliant when we talk about these oils. But if I can go through and be uncompliant and tell you all these beautiful things, just trust me, you guys, this oil is a must have in your home. You can take and put your thumb on top of the bottle. So if you open up the bottle, this is not frankincense, but if you put your thumb on top, turn the bottle upside down, and you have a drop on the thumb. Then you can take that and rub it on the roof of your mouth like that. Rub it over your gums. That will actually penetrate your blood-brain barrier. To think about, no pharmaceuticals can actually penetrate your blood-brain barrier. There might be one or two, but really most of them can't. It will help with calming and relieving tension. So this oil is very beautiful for meditation, yoga practice. It's really amazing for healthy immune and nervous system when taken internally. Now, frankincense is sourced from a sap of a tree. So is copaiba. It is the brother of frankincense. Copaiba is actually sourced from a sap of a tree in Brazil. And this is actually provides healthy cardiovascular immune system or cardiovascular and immune support. And this is huge for digestive systems when ingested. You guys, this one here, taking both with frankincense will actually really help support so many things. Copaiba also has properties as CB2. CB2 is what we know in the United States as a pot oil or marijuana. That is commonly used for anti-inflammatory or all these things, but it alters the mind. It's a drug for it's a bad drug. Copaiba has all those properties, but it doesn't have the mind altering properties in it. So it's a very good substitute for CB2 oils. And I actually really love to use this to help me with my gut and help me with brain fog. And it's just amazing that way. Now, digestion. Many of you on the call today will understand that digestion is my oil. This is why I do doTERRA. Again, this is a blend, a doTERRA proprietary blend that consists of ginger, peppermint, caraway, coriander, anise, tarragon, and fennel essential oils. Beautifully blended. If you take a drop of this and rub it on your stomach, like if you have gas or if you're bloated, crampy, you know, even when I don't feel like I have any of that and I put that on my stomach, it's like, gives you just like this, it's just incredible. So digestion is the oil that got me started with doTERRA, and I just absolutely feel like it's the #1 oil that doTERRA has. And I know many of you in India eat such spicy foods. And so this is probably an oil that needs to be in your medicine cabinet. Okay, so deep blue is it is the #1 oil we sell in India. Now I know I have many of you on the call today that love this oil. Right now we have it available in the 5 ml bottle in India, but really soon we're going to see the deep blue rub available, and we're so excited for that. But you can, what's really great is use the oil for massage. Use it for the bottom of your feet if you're going out and running and using it for exercise. It's incredible. I love to put some of the deep blue on my neck before I go to sleep, and it just helps relieve the tension in my neck from working on the computer all day long. And I will fall right to sleep. It's just incredible. Now, Aromatouch technique is a group of a bunch of different oils to use over a series of applications. And this is a picture of me in Jaipur teaching a bunch of Ayurvedic doctors how to do the Aromatouch technique. And I just had the best time. This is a series of oils that help with your stress. They help with the immune support, reducing that toxic insult. They help with the inflammation and giving you healthy inflammatory response. They're also really great for the autonomic imbalance, which is that homeostasis balance. And so when you're going through and using these series of oils, we can teach this technique to you. There's online classes that you can do, and all of these oils are available in India. Also, the doTERRA emotional aromatherapy is a group of oils that are not available in India, but I wanted to talk about them so that you can understand. I love this chart. You can understand that you can make your own blends. And what's really, really cool with this chart is you can look at what emotional support you're needing at a given time. Mints and citrus oils are on top of the chart. So if you need help with some, if you need help with some emotional support, like uplifting, you can reach on the top of the chart and know that mints or citrus oils are going to be a good combination to be able to help you from feeling discouraged, distressed, insecure, anxiousness, which many of us are dealing with right now during these pandemic times. It just seems like this just keeps dragging on. The after effects of the cost of what it's causing with this deep depression that our all of the countries are going through throughout the world. And so using these oils is very economical to help support and keep your mind uplifted. Maybe you are feeling grieving or sad, angry, bitter. Reach for the oils that are on the bottom of the chart, like the tree oils or herbs and grasses, because they're low to the ground and trees have much strength. They're very strong. And so using these oils to help with that grounding is just so beautiful. Floral oils, notice how the flower has petals that wrap around when you have a rose bud, it's very tight. The petals are protecting your heart. And then the oils will help your petals or your heart open up to the sun. And I just think that that analogy is just really beautiful. So if you're feeling closed, hurt, worried, reach for some floral oils to help open up your heart. And the spices, maybe you just are sitting around and need to get your life excited and going again, add some passion and excitement going. Many spices. I love the clove oil for that. It's just really amazing. Okay, so we're going to have really soon here coming the spa line. We have toothpaste on the docket, hoping that that's going to be opened up really soon. So what's really exciting about doTERRA opening up in a new market is many of you had a chance to experience some of these products. But as a new wellness advocate, you're able to then share this excitement with these new products, speak from experience, and to know that these products are so clean, so pure, and very effective. I personally love, love, love the toothpaste. It has a natural whitening in it. And the hand and body lotion is the base lotion. This lotion has no scent in it. So you can squirt some in your hand, add some essential oils to it, and then use that to put on your arms, your dry elbows, your legs. It's just an incredible oil or incredible base lotion to use for that. But many reasons why we love these essential oils is you can make your own products very simply, very inexpensively. So no more need to buy anything else in the store. You don't need to buy shaving cream. You don't need to buy dish soap. You can go through and make your own dish soap. Simply 2 cups of unscented Castile soap, and then 20 drops of lime oil, 8 drops of lemon, and 6 drops of citrus bliss. This is a very effective soap to use and it's very inexpensive. You can make your own cleaner agents, and we have a DIY do-it-yourself website that has so many different recipes. You can Google recipes, and this is really fun for the ladies to come together, even men too. My husband likes to do man cave classes where you guys will come together and talk about using oils for men's use, and we have classes for women's use. I mean, there's so many different things you can do with these. But the whole idea here is to use these oils as a whole wellness lifestyle. And this is a chart that doTERRA loves to talk about the nutrition and digestion. And when we go through and look and use the oils for different areas of improving our digestion, that's just incredible. Using exercising, resting and managing stress, natural self-care, which is like in the detoxation, taking care of helping improve our body with its immune system. All of this conversation, you guys, is all about informing ourselves to take on self-care. We have introduced in our societies over the years, working really hard, raising family, doing all this stuff, and then we have to stop for a minute and wonder why we have sickness, why we have disease going on. And so if we can actually stop and learn what's happening to our bodies, how we can be proactive and do wellness care is so key. Now, we're not saying that to avoid the doctors. Going to the doctors, doing your yearly checkups, things like that is still very important. But we're empowering you to maybe not have to If you are able to do all these things effectively, then you won't need to be visiting the doctors like from those colds or flus and things like that. So we like to ask all of you who are on the call today, if you were to take a look at how is your eating and how is your digestive system going? If you were to rate yourself between 1 and 10, 1 being terrible, 10 being perfect, what would you rate yourself in that area? And if you were to say 6 or 7, that is great. You can put in the chat if you want, you guys. I'm not sure if the chat's working, but if you can put in the chat what you think you are, I'm going to ask you, that is really great, but what if we were to up level 1? Like if you were to take a month and work on your digestive system and you could up level it to 1, what would that be like for you? Your digestive system is why you have energy. Your digestive system is why you can sleep at night. So if it's out of bounds and you're struggling with energy and struggling with sleep, then would be a really great place to get started. We like to go through and help you figure out those different areas that you would like to get started with your health. And, maybe what solutions are you using right now? Are they natural or are they pharmaceuticals? Do they have side effects? And I want to know, how long have you been dealing with those issues? Like some people, maybe they have diabetes and they've been dealing with it for 10 years. And is it getting any better? Or are you just managing it and on top of it with the pharmaceuticals right now? I would like to know, how much has it cost you over time with money cost as well as the loss of vitality? And when we really sit back and think about how many days lost from not going to work, from not feeling well, it can really impact our family and friends around us too. So I would like to invite you today to join us. You can buy retail. Sure, we love our retail customers where you can actually buy it at retail price, or you can actually become a wholesale member for free. Membership does not have a cost. You receive 25% below retail price, and you can order anything on your own website whenever you want. And that is just so empowering, right? So you can go on there, order something if you want to, anytime, without having to talk to a doTERRA wellness advocate, having them order it for you and waiting 3 weeks or whatever. And when they finally put their order in to get your product. I would like to invite you also that there's another way that you can receive deeper discounts. 20, you get 25% off here, but you can receive deeper discounts with a program called the Loyalty Rewards Program. And I'm going to talk about that here in a minute. And if you decide to share with others and they want to have their own account, you can actually earn an income too. It's not a requirement, but I'm telling you that this is going to be like an incredible experience for you that you can't help but share. And you're not required to share, but I'm going to say, like me, here I am today sharing all over the world. It's just an amazing product. Here is the Loyalty Reward Program. How do you receive deeper discounts? Well, every month you would join this program, and every month you order the month 1 through 3, you would earn 10% back in product credit points. Month 4 through 6, as you continue ordering, you will receive 15% back in product credit points. All the way up, consistently ordering month to month. At month 13, you'll receive 30% back with every order you make, which really adds up, you guys. So if you're already getting 25% back, 25% discount on wholesale price, and you add 30% to that, you're actually receiving 55% back on those points. Now, I'm just going to check the chat here real quick. Yeah, so somebody is looking for essential oils for brain stroke. Yeah, I will go ahead and suggest some of those here in a minute, Hukeli. Okay, so the personal volume, PV, also stands for product volume, because we purchase oils in the United States and India, Australia, Europe, all over the world. We have essential oils in 52 different markets. PV actually makes it an equal money currency that allows us to know what is equal from market to market. So if you talk about product value, to maintain your ladder of points, you would want to purchase 1 PV at least in a month's time. To increase your points, you want to purchase 50 PV. Now, if you decide to do the business and you're sharing with others, you would like to make sure that you have 100 PV order placed in the month. doTERRA also has this product of the month, where if you order between the 1st and the 15th, you will earn a free product. This month, I believe it's the lemon oil, which is just an incredible oil. And then participate in the product of the month promotions from time to time, not every month. doTERRA will announce a 200 PV promotion. Last month, it was earning 3 free products. So sometimes it's really good to take a look at what's going on before you place your order and make that happen. Okay, so to get started today, we have these welcome kits. And these welcome kits, these 3 welcome kits are all lavender, lemon, and peppermint. The beginner's trio kit is actually 15 ml bottles. Each 15 ml bottle contains about 250 drops. These are the most popular oils, the lavender, lemon, and peppermint. Now, this is the maximum retail price. This is the retail listed price that if somebody wanted to buy it retail, this is how much they would pay for. But if you have your wholesale account, the oil is actually 4,350 Indian rupees. And India charges tax and it's 18%. So this is the amount with tax. So you know exactly what you're paying there. You would earn 50 PV by purchasing this product. Now, when you're going through and kit number 2, this is a 5 ml bottle. It comes in a nice little pretty box, which is just an incredible oil for giving as gifts or having them on hand for people to purchase from you. And we actually sell them in groups of 6, where you're actually getting them at a discounted rate, and you can turn around and resell it for the maximum retail profit, which is 3,570, and your profit would be around 1721 Indian rupees. Here are some other kits you can take a look at. The Healthy Experience Kit is the 10 beautiful oils. I talked about many of these today, and they're in a 5 ml bottle. You actually will also get a fractionated coconut oil bottle, which is really a nice way to mix and blend some of these oils for roller bottles, things like that. And we have the same kit in a 15 ml bottle. So you're getting 3 times more the oil in a 15 ml bottle compared to the 5 ml bottle. And you're actually saving 6,260 Indian rupees. This is the best price that you're actually getting for your value. You would earn 200 PV on this purchase. We also have these wonderful diffusers. These are cute little diffusers, but they go up to 10 hours. They're amazing. So if you were to purchase this diffuser, you can add it on your purchase, and they're nice and small, so you can take them in different places of the home very easily. Okay, so to get started today, we asked the person who invited you that you talk to them and give them your name, shipping address, your email, your date of birth. Also in India, we're requiring your Aadhaar card and PAN card copies, front and back, as an India government requirement. And then tell us what you would like to purchase, and we would be happy to get you started and plug you into all of our trainings and all the different things that are going on. So when we're talking about brain stroke, Hukeli, to answer your question, there's many different essential oils that we like to go through and use about balancing the whole body, working on the gut health, as well as looking at the different oils on helping with the bloodstream. And so I would suggest oils such as the DDR Prime or frankincense. Those would be some go-to oils for that. Deep Blue is also really a great oil for helping with the stress of the muscles and the blood flow in the bloodstream too. So someone has a question. I'm going to pause the recording for now so